Hello, welcome to Frontier Mentality. We're doing walk 6 of the garden. The blood corn is now over my head. It's getting tassels now, so that's great. The other sweet corn that's down the second tier is waist high now. Our cucumbers and butternut squash are doing well. The green beans, rattlesnake green beans, they're getting their green beans. So what we're doing, or Bruce is doing, we're stringing them, cutting them, freezing them until we get a big enough batch for me to can. Okay, let me have the little chat first, and hopefully we can avoid a train. All right, everybody, unless your head's under a rock or down in the sand where you don't want to hear what's going on in the world, or you might be one of these people. No, I don't want to hear it. Hear this, please. Protesters are going to be in all 50 states. They're going to be in not just our state capitals, they're going to be in our smaller towns and cities. What is that? It's noking.org. Look it up. Everywhere you see a black dot on that map, they're going to be there. So that's kind of unnerving, but you need to be warned. So the warning is, how I end my videos: stay safe, get ready, get prepared. So how do you stay safe with protesters slash probably turning into riots? How do you stay safe? You stay home, or don't be in that part of town when that happens. Here, the places I looked up was 12 to 4 o'clock. So when you look it up on the thing, put in your zip code, it'll tell you where these things are, the times they are, the locations they are, so you can stay away. Second, what I would do, if you haven't gone to the grocery store this week, go now. Go to the grocery store, buy at least 2 weeks worth of food if you can afford it. Make sure you have your drinks, your snacks, your girly products. If you're in that season, buy your diapers. If you have small children, get it all. Go ahead, check your cabinets before you go. Write things down and stick to your list. Do you have fever medication? No, get it. Do you have cough medicine? No, get it. Do you have upset stomach things? No, get it. The reason I'm telling you to go ahead and get the medicine now, or even sinus medicine, go ahead and get that stuff so you don't have to be, oh, I forgot, I need to go get it. Don't be out in that. So that's the staying safe. Get it now, and that's the prepared. Get prepared. And by being ready, it's by taking action now. Taking action to protect you and your family from bad actors within the protest. Protesting is fine as long as it's done peaceful, not burning down houses, not burning down businesses, burning the cars, throwing bricks at people's cars. That is so horrific, and you're causing regular people harm. So we don't want that. We don't even want to be in that area where that's going to happen. Women, they don't want to hear this either. You always need some type of protection on you, whether it's a pew or mace or a knife tucked away somewhere, or shoe spikes that you might keep on your feet for kicking. Yeah, men, any men that's watching the channel, please also be carrying. If you're in Georgia, you can carry regardless. You don't need a permit. But if you're in another state, I don't know other states' rules, but if you'd rather carry concealed, you can open and carry in Georgia. But if you like to be concealed and carry, go ahead and get that license. It might protect you legally down the road somewhere. But you're right now is to open and carry, and you can do that. But don't be where you're looking for trouble. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want anybody out Saturday between noon and 4 o'clock. Stay home. So that's the getting ready and getting prepared, staying home and protecting your house and protecting your family. Now, if you live in town and you live close to where one of these protests are going to be, go to a family's house until after that time period. Wait out the few hours and visit, or go ride in the mountains somewhere. Just have a good time, but don't be in the cities or townships either. When I looked at the map, I was really surprised the smallest towns were still having this crap. But if you have, if you're driving through town Friday night and you see a big thing of bricks that's been left on a pallets in your town, call your local sheriff department or police department and let them know so they can keep an eye out. But yeah, so everybody needs to get at least a year's worth of food per person on your shelves. There's famine, drought, people messing with stuff. I could put a tinfoil hat on and probably scare and curl your toes on some of the stuff I've been seeing, but I won't today. But there will be a tinfoil hat series coming up. But this one was important that I wanted to share. Please look up those places in your areas. Please stay home or go to a family. Enjoy each other and just be chilled. Okay, I'm going to walk you past the blood corn because, like I said, we got tassels. So let's get off the deep subject and back into the garden tour. So we got green beans coming in. Like I said, we're freezing them, getting them ready for when the big canning. We haven't gotten tomatoes yet, but we're getting a lot of squash. So how can you help prolong your squash? Well, you can chop it up thinly and put it in the freezer on a parchment paper or something. Then you can add it to a freeze dryer baggie or a food saver baggie and freeze it for frying later. Or if you have dehydrators now, this you can do this in the oven too. You can slice them really thin and you can put different seasonings on them and they become a tater chip, squash chip technically, but you get the gist. You can dehydrate them, you can put garlic salt on them, you could brush barbecue sauce real thinly on them so it's like a barbecue chip or whatever. But yeah, so let's take a walk on the corn. Like last week we were at 5.4, and let's see where we're at. Okay, I want to show you the tassels because I just think they're very pretty coming in. Tassels are what fertilizes the rest of your corn to give the ears how to grow. So where are you at? Right there's some coming in. Now we have one that's open and it was just so pretty. There it is. Now this is blood corn. Now most tassels that you see are yellow, but look at the red on it. And then I see another one up there coming open. Oh yeah, I've got green beans down here and lima beans planted in some of this. Here's some of the lima beans. Where you at? There you are. So next, let's get this squished down so I can walk with it. I'm going to take you to the potato patch. We're going to be digging up the taters next week. Probably Monday or Tuesday if there's no rain. Y'all, it's so stinking hot. I can deal with the heat. It's the humidity. It makes it so hard to breathe. Sometimes it's, think of yourself going into a sauna. That's what it's like in the South, y'all. Walking into a sauna and you think, you take a deep breath and then it's like, ugh. Well, that's why everything stays green down here. So yeah, we had our first blackberry cobbler, old-fashioned cobbler. Bruce makes those. When I make them with like a little dumpling. You know, you can do it both ways. Okay, let's get us down here because today we are going to do the potato patch. Hush, Becca. I'm still right here. They're in the house. They're just like, Mom, why are you outside? Yeah, we're not. Okay. Okay, here is the potato patch. Let's see if we zoom you in just a minute. Alright, you see it's beginning to turn yellow looking. It's dying back. That's what you want. There's some it's still green and lush and beautiful. And even after all the rains we've had, it's beginning to die back, so that tells me it's time. So Yukons are usually 100 days in the ground. The purples are usually 80, and the baby reds, or other names that you can call the red potatoes, they're also usually 80 days. So if they sit a little longer, it's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. And then we'll get them out and we'll spread them on a table in the house. You can put them outside on the table on the carport, just somewhere out of the sun. Okay, here is the sweet potato patch. Number 1 is beginning to take off. Like I said, I got some rogue collard greens in there, and I do have 6 watermelons in there. So they're supposedly 50-pound watermelons, so we shall see. Okay, I told y'all I was going to fix the this area right here. I've added lavender in it, white crushed rock. It's actually a crushed marble. They were $5 a bag at Lowe's. What this does, besides make it look pretty, I can see the ground. Snakes around here are the color of the ground, especially copperheads or rattlesnakes. Okay, let's zoom you back out. The tomato plant has reached the 2nd tier, so that is about 4.5 feet. It's really good. Another reason, right here beside the blue barrel, we killed a 5-foot rattlesnake last year. Well, I say we. It scared the crap out of me. My cat was all arched up, but I saved the cat, got him away. Bruce got home. Bruce killed the snake. Okay, here's the peppers. They're doing good. We're beginning to get baby bells in here. Let's see if we can get you down here so you can see them. There they are, little baby bells. That just makes my heart happy. Okay, correction. Because I'm not outside when Bruce plants sometimes. I told you this was brandy wine in the barrel. It's actually more sweet 100s. But I did tell you right here. These are sweet 100s left over that fell on the ground from last year and reseeded themselves. All right, here's the marigolds. They're beginning to get their flower heads. They are 4.5 feet tall. What in the crap? Another tree fell. Well, good, I get to go look for it later. It's on my neighbor's property, but still, I try to watch it for her. So the sweet potatoes are beginning to take off here. These were my tiniest ones. When I say tiny, they were probably only sticking up out of the ground about this much. So they are doing well. The back corn here, you can see some, it's really beginning to take off. The cucumbers are doing well. And look at this lush mess here. This is, like I said, honeydew. I did do the correction on one of my last videos. It is coming well. We have bought more Vago beds. We have not put them up. We're going to wait until this fall. Here's some bell peppers on this one too. Looking good. And then all the brandywines are down here. So yeah, it's beginning to look good. The figs are doing well. Let me see if I can show you some of the figs before I close this out for today. Okay. They're green right now, but they'll be a deep purplish brown when they're ready, because these are the mission figs. All my figs start off green and then they turn. And then this one, ooh, you stay over there, whatever you are. I don't like things that bump and I can't see them. And these are turkey figs, but they also start off green and will turn brown. Let's check on the ginger real quick. Ginger's really beginning to take off over here too. I need to trim some of this back. All right, everybody. Please this weekend stay home or stay away from the locations. I will put a website in the link so you can look it up in the description. Remember, get an EMP shield. If an EMP is a weapon or the sun flares and knocks out our power, those EMP shields can get you home safely. All right, everybody, please stay safe. Please get ready and please stay prepared. Frontier Mentality signing out.